Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. In the news today, Pope Francis dead at 88. This article from today, April 21st. Alright guys, so we're going to break this down all by the numbers using Gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn this simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the scripted coded news every day. So guys, the first thing I want to point out, the full name of Pope Francis is Jorge Mario Bergoglio, which equals 111 in Gematria, and he's dead on the 111th day of the year. What are the odds of that? April 21st, day number 111, his full name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, equals 111. Pope Francis dead at 88, Vatican says. And we get this news on April 21st, 2025, a day with 70 date numerology. 4 plus 21 plus 20 plus 25 is 70. Vatican equals 70. And notice today also has date numerology of 34. 4 plus 21 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 34. And Francis equals 34. He became the Pope on March 13th, 2013. So he was the head of the Catholic Church for 145 months. In Gematria, Catholic equals 145. The Pope, who has battled a number of health issues over the years, died a month after he was discharged from the hospital, where he was treated for double pneumonia following a 38-day stay. So we get the Pope's death right after his 38-day stay in the hospital, right? And of course, 38, that big number connected to death. In Gematria, death equals 38, killing equals 38, and murder equals 38. Less than a month into President Donald Trump's presidency, and this is where we're going to start connecting it to Donald Trump, okay? Less than a month into President Donald Trump's presidency, the pontiff criticized the Republicans' plans for the mass deportation of migrants, stressing that the forceful removal of people simply for their migration status deprives them of their inherent dignity and will end badly. See how they highlighted will end badly? In Gematria, will end badly, 201, that big number we talk about with the Pope. So will end badly, 201, Catholic Pope, 201, the Jesuit Order, 201. Pope Francis was a member of the Jesuit Order. His full name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, equals 201. And remember, the Pope lived in suite number 201 at the Domus Sancti Marte, which equals 201. Remember, the Georgia Guidestones went down 201 days from the Pope's birthday, and we're always talking about the 201 with the Pope. So there's another one. Will end badly, 201. Now let me show you how this connects to Donald Trump. And I think the death of the Pope at 88 might be pointing to the soon death of Donald Trump. And the first thing I want to point out here in connection to Trump, the Pope died today, April 21st. His birthday, December 17th. So he died 17 weeks and 6 days after his birthday. 176. Donald J. Trump equals 176. And probably the biggest connection to Trump is the fact that he's dead at the age of 88. And of course, Trump equals 88. That's a huge number with Trump. And remember, Back to the Future, they got to reach 88 miles per hour. And when they hit 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious stuff. So are we about to see some serious stuff now that the Pope is gone at 88, right? And remember, in Back to the Future, Biff represents Trump. You got the connections with Donnie Darko. That movie's set in the year 88. And the numbers on Donnie's arm add up to 88. And the full name of Jake Gyllenhaal equals 88, who plays Donnie Darko. The raid on Mar-a-Lago, August 8th, 88. Trump was shot 88 months after the, allegedly shot 88 months after the Snoop Dogg video, Lavender, where he's pointing the gun at Trump. Trump's number to text is 88022. There's so many connections with Trump and the 88. But anyways, I definitely think this is connected to Trump, and Trump equals 88. So here's the other big connection to Trump. J.D. Vance met with Pope Francis on Easter yesterday, all right? And long story short, I think it's pretty crazy that the Pope met with, the vice president to Donald Trump just one day before he died at the age of 88 when Trump equals 88. But anyways, the birthday of J.D. Vance is August 2nd. All right, so the Pope is dead 3 months and 12 days before the birthday of J.D. Vance. Why does that matter? Jorge Mario Bergoglio equals 312 in reverse, and the Pope lives at the Domus Sancti Marte, which equals 312 in the same cipher. All right, and on top of that, Donald Trump's birthday is June 14th, and the Pope is dead 312 days after Donald Trump's birthday. So you got the double 312. He just met with J.D. Vance yesterday on Easter, the day before he died, right? Dead at 88 when Trump equals 88. And now the Pope's dead 3 months, 12 days before J.D. Vance's birthday, and the Pope is dead 312 days after Trump's birthday. Jorge Mario Bergoglio is 312, and Domus Sancti Marte is 312. Now here's the connection to Obama. So the Pope is dead 7 months and 26 days before his birthday. 726 is a big number we talk about in connection to the Antichrist, because Antichrist equals 726. So does Revelation. Blood sacrifice is also 726. The Pope is dead 4 months and 4 days after his birthday, 44. Obama was number 44. The word kill is also 44. And the Pope is dead 105 days before Obama's birthday. Jorge Mario Bergoglio equals 105. Now, a few things that I thought were interesting that you don't need any numbers for. What are the odds that the head of the Catholic Church would die on Easter Monday? I mean, that's pretty wild. And also, I thought it was pretty interesting that the Pope is dead on the Queen's birthday. The Queen's birthday, April 21st. So, very interesting. And a couple more things here. It says Pope Francis has died on Easter Monday, April 21st, at the age of 88 at his residence in the Vatican's Casa Santa Marta. And that's also the Domus Sancti Marte. For the record, it's the same place. But anyways, Casa Santa Marta is 132, and 246, like Catholic Church, is 132 and 246. So what a perfect place for the head of the Catholic Church to die, right? And it says Pope Francis's last public appearance on Easter Sunday. Pope Francis's last public appearance was for an Easter Sunday blessing at the Vatican St. Peter's Square. In Gematria, St. Peter's Square is 59,175, like Pope Francis, 59,175. So, again, what a perfect place for him to have his last public appearance. Wow. But anyways, guys, that is it. I said I wasn't going to make any videos for the next 50 days unless there was something world-changing. And here it is. Not even 2 weeks into the break. But for the record, guys, I'm still on a break. Probably going to be another month before I'm back full-time. But I definitely had to put out a short video on this. I'm sure there's a lot more that I missed. And anyways, if you guys have anything to add, put it in the comments. But yeah, definitely had to make a video about this. If there's any more world-changing news in the next, month or 40 days, I will cover it. But anyways, that is it for this one, guys. Please do me a favor. Please hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, keep looking up. We are living in the biblical end of days. Jesus is coming very soon. I can't wait. And I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless.